When you lead a horse, you should always be walking beside it. Don't let the horse get ahead of or behind you. The safest position for you when leading is at a point midway between the horse's head and shoulder. It is customary to lead from the left side. For maximum control, your right hand should be directly behind the snap, especially on an untrained or unfamiliar horse. Use a long lead rope with the excess folded in a figure 8 in your left hand. Never wrap the lead rope, halter shank, or reins around your hand, wrist, or body. When leading, extend your right elbow toward the horse. Should the horse shy and make sudden contact with you, its shoulder will hit your elbow first and move you out of the way. Be cautious when leading. Do not walk with your head down. Look where you are going and be aware of your surroundings. Be looking at what the horse is looking at. Usually, you would turn the horse to the right or away from you and walk around it. If you do turn to the left, make sure you move first to avoid standing or walking in front of the horse's legs. If the horse rears or pulls away from you, release the hand closest to the halter. If the horse is moving away from you, speak in a calming voice and step toward the horse. It will usually stop. Pulling on the lead will cause the horse to resist further. When tying, untying, or leading a horse, avoid getting your hands or fingers entangled in the lead or in the halter ring. Always tie a horse short. Allow enough length so the neck can be held in a natural position, but short enough to keep it out of danger. Always tie to something secure, such as a strong, sturdy fence post or hitching post, to avoid the possibility of the horse pulling back and breaking loose. Do not tie to a fence rail or gate. The standard for tying a horse is an arm's length at about the horse's eye level. Always tie with a lead rope, never the bridle reins. A slip knot is good for tying a haltered horse. Put the rope around the post, make a loop, fold the end of the rope and pull it through the loop, and tighten it snugly against the post. This knot can generally be released in a hurry. If your horse is clever enough to untie this one himself, thread the end of the rope through the loop so it can't be undone quite so easily. When tying a horse without a halter, use a bowline knot around the horse's neck. If you use a slip knot, the horse could pull back and hang itself. This knot will not slip and will not come off when adjusted snugly to the horse's neck. Tie your horse away from others to avoid crowding, fighting, or injury. You want to tie your horse in an area that is safe for both you and your horse. When releasing a horse, always untie it before removing the halter. You should never leave a halter on a loose horse in a stall or pasture. However, if you must leave a halter on a horse in a pasture, use a halter that will break easily if caught on a tree or fence. If you apply what you've just learned, you'll know how you can modify your behavior to help the horse be calmer. But it doesn't mean that you'll be able to control each stimulus the horse reacts to. Therefore, personal safety is of utmost importance.